Come on, let's watch a movie, get drunk and shoot the shit. Hopefully we can see that actress show her tits. And if they win an Oscar, we will talk about it too. When we get movie buzzed with you. Trivia and silly talk, what more could you really want? Movie time and getting drunk, man, we'll have a lot of fun. Citizen Kane of Purple Rain and shit that Michael Bay has made too. We will talk about it when we get movie buzzed with you. Inebriating, movie rating, and we've got a guest. Movie Buzzed is the best. Podcast starts now.
There we have it. I think I faded that out too soon, but whatever. You get the gist of it. Welcome to the show. This is the Movie Buzz Podcast. And we're welcoming back, once again, you're getting a little annoying, special guest co-host Megan Armstrong. Hello.
Hello.
This is a continuation of our Harry Potter series. We're on the third movie. We have a long way to go. We still have like 5 movies left, by the way.
Yeah.
And Harry's in his bed, starting off, doing what any other teenage boy does alone in his room underneath the covers at night. What the hell was he doing there?
He was practicing magic. He was practicing his illumination
magic
spell thing.
That's what they call it nowadays,
Yeah.
Practicing magic. That was a good one. I should have used that one myself, but I did not. Masturbation. I know, it's good. But yeah, the third movie, it'll be endearingly known as Harry Pothead and the Prisoner of Ass-Bang. So, yeah, that's the best I could. Well, it's from a lady named Kat. She's a friend of the show, and she likes Harry Potter. She came up with that clever reference, so thank you.
Cool.
I was having all sorts of trouble with it, seriously. I could not think of anything whatsoever.
Azkaban.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, people do all the sexual. I'm sure I probably could have Googled something, but whatever. So we've gotten past Harold practicing magic, quote unquote, and so we are reintroduced to the Dursleys.
And Aunt Marge.
Large Marge. She's a bitch.
Yeah, she is.
She does say something about being a bitch, so, it's kind of appropriate to call her such.
She doesn't say anything about her being a bitch.
No.
But
She
yeah.
calls Harry's mom a bitch, which is kind of a bitch move in and of itself. Was that intrinsically, I think is what it's called. Sure. I have a new segment I'm going to introduce in a little bit. I'm excited to have you
What's that?
be part of it. Oh, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you'll see, Megan.
I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah, you should be.
Oh,
It's pretty good. And you can already see kind of the idea behind it. There's Keanu and Dennis Hopper from Speed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to involve...
I've never seen Speed before. It's not going to be an issue.
No. That face. He's just fucking pissed.
That doesn't even look like Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu. He's in a new movie, John Wick. It's coming out. Or it came out. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing it. So what's of note? Do you have anything to report here?
So far in the movie?
Nah, just, in general, you have something to bring to the table here.
That's right. You do that sometimes.
I'm just curious about your life. This doesn't always have to be about the movie.
No, not really. Same old stuff. Working.
Same old stuff.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to try to go back to school soon.
What does, Ttrying involve?
It involves getting on the website and finding out what classes are when and deciding if I have the money to pay for it or not.
You have a big task ahead of you.
I know.
So okay. So in the first movie or two, these things happen around him, Harry.
Yeah.
And he's curious why it's happening, but now he kind of knows that he can do it, or...
It's like his emotions just kind of make this kind of stuff happen.
Right, so I'm saying he realizes that, but he can't really control what happens necessarily, can he?
Right.
Okay.
I'm sure that if he's
been practicing.
I'm sure if he was like, oh shit, I need to stop, he might be able to, but he doesn't really care. He's still pissed off. I don't know. I think at this point, it's what's done is done.
He doesn't know
back from there.
He doesn't know how to slow himself back down.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's practicing. He's fucking pacing. Practicing magic. He's practicing, being able to control it, so it doesn't just all happen at once.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of parallels with magic and masturbation. We're going to introduce a quick new segment real fast. And it's called Pop Quiz.
Pop quiz, hotshot.
So yeah, I'm excited. I got it.
Pop quiz.
In the wizarding world of Harry Potter, are there like limits to magic? You know what I mean? Like, there's like rules that like the good people follow, but they don't have to be followed necessarily, right?
Yeah, you've got dark magic, and most wizards probably wouldn't want to get into that. So yeah, there are things that you shouldn't do. Limits? I mean, I don't know. Not as far as I can tell. You can do some pretty crazy stuff. I mean, yeah, you can't make, let's see. You can't make people fall in love. I think that's one thing.
But isn't there like a potion that you can brew for that?
There's potions, yeah.
See, that's kind of, I mean, like, if there's no limitations on magic, then, like, people are pretty much,
Wait, I feel like I'm thinking of a different...
fallible or, like, invincible, basically,
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, not that there's some kind of, like, magical device where you can use to go back in time and null and void everything that's happened in the first, like, hour and a half of a movie or anything like that. Oh, wait, there is.
There is.
And, like, the only rule is, like, don't see yourself, right?
Right.
What would it do?
Basically, I think what they say is that it's driven wizards crazy. Like, they see themselves and they're like, crazy after that.
Totally worth it, I think, to go back in time and butterfly affect the wizarding world. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the Ministry of Magic does things about that, I guess.
They're upset about it, but they can't stop, like, evil wizards from fucking coming and, like, I don't know, onslaught, something about an onslaught. Like in the last one, like the Ministry of Magic is pretty much defenseless against like all the dark wizards coming together and trying to fucking take down Dumbledore.
In the last movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like they're just kind of like a governing body, but what is this bus? This bus shows up.
The night bus.
He doesn't even know about it, so it just shows up randomly.
Well, it shows up when you raise your wand in the air and like he was raising it up. He was raising it up and like illuminating it, like like a flashlight or whatever. So when you do that...
Was he just fucking around?
He was trying to look at... The dog was out there. I saw the dog.
I wonder like how much other like random shit happens when you just randomly like flail your wand around and you don't know what you're doing. Like anytime you put your wand in your pocket... I don't know. I don't know how to finish that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Ask kabang. Kabang! Ask kabang! That's how you...
Okay.
That's how you do the spell. That's how you perform the spell. That's what I'm saying.
What spell is that?
The Azkaban.
Okay.
It's not really as much of a spell as it is like a rarity for relationships, but some people are into the kabang of the ass region. Yes.
Okay.
So it was Harry Pothead. Pothead. Why? I don't even know why that is.
Harry Pothead?
That was like a decision. Yeah.
Well, I think...
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, it's kind of a popular thing.
Yeah, but I don't...
But yeah, I mean, and
it's
we
like
were
funny.
stoned the first day.
Barf. Yeah, and I just kept going with it.
Yeah.
I just said
like
barf, because I think I'm going to belch.
Oh. Don't barf.
No, when I do burp, though, I say barf for some reason. Like, I just think it's kind of funny. I don't know.
Okay.
You never asked if I had anything to report.
Oh, do you have anything to report?
Megan.
About life? How's
I
work?
do.
Everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. It was work real fast. We have the security guard that's always at work, and he's on vacation. So whenever he's on vacation, we always get, like, the worst of the worst backups. And this guy we have today is fucking awful. His name's John. He's a strange guy. The first time I ever met him, he borrowed $5 from me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't like to see a person in trouble, where I could help them and I could help financially. He needed $5
for lunch or something.
For his tire went flat.
Oh.
So this is his plan. I mean, I've met the guy a couple of times. This is like the second week he's been here, but this was the first day, and he gets $5, and his tire's like on the ground, flat. You know what I mean? Like flat.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just need $5 to get some Fix-A-Flat. I'm like, all right. So he must have like a portable air compressor or something to like pump his tire up. Nope. his idea was to take the Fix-A-Flat, which is just like foam in a can, basically, and attach it to his tire and then fill it up, like use the whole can.
To fill his tire?
And then drive on it. Yeah.
Wow.
Like he thought he could just fill it up with this foam and then start driving and it would air itself up magically or something. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but so yeah, that's the first thing. And then we've been noticing he'll just be in this little side office for the security guards and no one, we're just going about our normal business and then he's like, you just hear, and you're like, what the fuck? And this guy just randomly like beatboxes. He's like a 50-year-old white dude. That's weird. What? He sounds like a Muppet or like a Cookie Monster too, which is awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
I like it. Yeah, this whole show should just be about me bashing people, apparently. But yeah, no, he's just so weird. And then today, I come in and he's. Have you heard that new Taylor Swift song?
No.
Like Shake or something like that?
No.
Yeah. I just come in and he's like, haters gonna hate, and I'm just gonna shake. He's so weird and it's so awesome. He's hilarious. Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Cookie. He's real excited about stuff like that.
What's... Okay.
I don't know, Megan.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for answering that question earlier. And so ends your segment of
Pop quiz, hot shot.
pop quiz. But then, there's a scene later where Keanu gets him back and goes, pop quiz, asshole. Can't find it.
I'm sure with your audacity, you probably could have figured out how to do all that on your own, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would be able to. I just don't want to right now.
Okay.
It's kind of like the whole school trying to find out if you have classes and the money sort of thing.
Sure.
So what'd you bring here? What is this?
That is, I can't remember what it was called, but it's from Taxman Brewery.
Yeah.
Brewing Company.
I was
like
expecting a little something more, Megan. Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good, yeah.
It's all right.
It's pretty good.
It's all right.
I feel like it was better when I had it, but it's really good. It is a week old, which doesn't really matter.
I'm not a big hops fan.
It's not too bad. It's hoppy, but it's like a subtle kind of
It is, yeah.
thing.
I think I've had this before. Maybe you gave me
No, you haven't.
taste.
No. This place...
Jesus. No, you haven't.
No, this place just opened like a month ago.
I know all your habits.
And I just went there for the first time, and this is the first growler I ever brought back.
It's not too bad, though.
It's not too bad. They've
Yeah.
got really good ones,
Subtle hops.
but they don't have them all to take home.
Oh,
They have like a bourbon barrel that's amazing.
nice.
But you can't take it
I'm a
home.
big fan of the bourbon barrel
Me
ales.
too.
So what else did you bring to drink over there?
I brought some
Whiskey.
honey whiskey, some Jack Daniel's honey whiskey, which people don't normally like that.
They're weird.
Yeah, like
I thought we talked about that last time about like
probably.
honey
It's really
honey
good.
alcohols. It was good.
It's really good, especially with Coke. It tastes like vanilla Coke.
Which you brought some Coca-Cola as well.
I did.
It's very nice of you. Very considerate.
You you provided the beer last time. I figured I would.
And then I brought, that's why I got the cooler ready for. I filled it up with ice, but we don't need it, apparently. You're too good
We
for
can
my
still
eyes.
drink whatever you have.
Dos Equis. Es Equis. Dos Equis. Equis.
A keys.
2 X's.
Yeah.
2 X's.
I'd rather drink the whiskey.
Yeah, no.
So-
We could do all of it.
Okay.
I think we can get wasted tonight, is what it looks like.
I think you're
It's like
right.
7:55, and we have like a little half growler, and like a half a fifth, a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, I don't know, 6, 7 beers in there. Yeah. And I still got like
It's
a
a
half
long
pint of
movie,
rum.
so-
It is. This movie is really long.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Is it?
A little bit.
I always wanted them to be longer, honestly.
I was doing a little reading online, and a lot of people have criticisms about the movies. Like, this one article specifically, it was like, what movies, it was like a thread, and it started with what movies did you, like what novels did you read or whatever that the movies disappointed you, which is damn near every fucking book,
Right.
movie made ever, because you already have these characters in your head and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people pick the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, they're as of this one at least, they all just kind of are wrong. Like, there's a lot of stuff left out.
Yeah,
Of
that was the big
all of them.
criticism, I guess
Yeah.
you'd call it.
Yeah, I'm sure I've said it before. If I was just watching these movies and didn't read the books, I'd probably be really confused.
Why?
Just there's a lot of stuff that doesn't. I just feel like it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Like, and they change things a lot. Like,
And they combine characters, I'm sure.
I don't know about that, but I don't think they do.
They like leave characters out.
They leave characters out.
But don't they give like other characters some of their like personalities, or like some of the something happened to one person, but in the book, but in the movie it's like someone else. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there's instances
maybe
like
you're
that.
right. Maybe you're right. It's a lot of movies.
Positive. I have to be right.
It's a lot of movies. I think they just leave those people out though. Normally,
that was one of my.
It's definitely possible.
That was one of my big gripes with the Rum Diary that came out with Johnny Depp. It was about Hunter S. Thompson's first novel that he wrote, and they like combined characters and like they combined these two characters and like it did not make sense. Because one of them was like this crazy asshole like running around on the island that lived there for a while and knew all this shit. And then one of them was like this business prospector sort of thing or whatever. Like two diametrically opposed type of people, And they just combined them into one character. And they had him share this girlfriend. I don't know. Well, we got some extract here, Megan.
Some vanilla extract?
No. It's of the greener variety.
All right. You're just putting that in there by itself?
Well, there's a little bit of burnt cash. Get off my fucking finger. There's a little bit of cashness in here. Okay, so do you know how to operate this a little bit?
I assume so.
You hold it off first and let it kind of like sizzle. You'll see it sizzle and melt and then have at it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just burn it for a second.
Yeah, once you see it melting and shit, like just kind of like the puff, puff, puff sort of thing where you're like,
Okay.
Like kind of, you don't want to keep fire on it the whole time because it'll just burn up, but
yeah.
you kind of want to do it incrementally.
Okay.
I guess. God damn it. Sorry. I'm having trouble with vocab.
I'm sorry.
So straight from Colorado. This is like Barry something.
Did he drive? Did he drive there?
No.
He took it on a plane?
His buddy drove it back, and then he also mailed himself weed to his mom's house. I was like, so did he mail it to himself? He's like, no, he's not dumb like that. He mailed it to his mom.
Wow.
Oh, okay, cool.
My sister went to Colorado a few weeks ago, and I tried to get her to do that, but she wouldn't.
I'm sure your mom would appreciate that. She should mail drugs to her. It's They're talking about banning edibles, I think, in either California or Colorado.
Why?
The children. It's for the children.
I guess.
It's well, from what I understand, I mean, even weed from dispensaries, it comes in like pill bottles.
Yeah.
But, the stuff is like clearly marked apparently, but little kids can just grab shit,
Yeah. Get into stuff.
Movie. What is this thing?
That's a Dementor.
It's the first time we're meeting it, right? I think.
Yes, it is.
You're too far away from the microphone. That is the problem. Don't get like 100% comfortable. You got your shoes off, fucking comfortable.
It's a long movie.
Good. No, it is. It is. We'll take breaks.
Okay.
Periodically. I'm having trouble thinking of fucking words tonight, Megan. In different amounts of time, we'll go and to the bathroom. Whoa.
Oh no.
I just dropped the oil out of the bowl here.
Oh, your cat's gonna eat it.
I don't care. I'd rather it be smoked.
We're about to smoke cat hair.
Of course, it's like the stickiest goddamn thing like ever.
Yeah.
It's super easy to find. We're gonna be smoking carpet.
Okay.
Ugh. This is the worst. See, that's why I hate this stuff. It's all super sticky too.
Yeah.
Just burn all the hair off of it. It's on the right there of where it's burning. You can kind of see it. You need to like get it hot though. That's not gonna get it hot. You have to actually put like a flame on it.
It's burning.
Yeah, but that's the weed. I
weed.
just put a very little bit in there. It's on the right side of the bowl there. Just go ahead and fucking go. Just torch it. That sound was really weird. It's my Dr. Giggles laugh again here. I really enjoyed listening to the last episode when I was editing it.
Yeah.
Because at one point he's like doing surgery on himself, and I did a little impression.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I was like, I just kept going back and listening to myself be an idiot. It was funny.
Who is this kid? That's what I want to know.
You should.
He just kind of came up.
You should.
I should know.
You should know. You're the expert.
I don't know who that kid is.
Holy hell. So you see that black area on the side there?
Yeah.
You have to, like, inhale while you do that, like, tease it. Oh, boy. Gave me a little cough there. Gave me that glass jar. The old cataract Kush.
Cataract?
Yeah, cataracts, whatever.
Like in your eyes?
Yeah, isn't it with a T?
Yes.
The old cataract Kush. Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's from a medical state, so I assume this is good for your
How
cataracts.
much did he send himself?
An ounce or two?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard the best method is just to package it like, anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly with like some kind of barrier for the smell or whatever.
Right.
Like vacuum sealed or something. But the more conspicuous it looks, I'm sure the more they're going to be curious about it.
I always really liked the scene when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Because I thought all the guys were hot and they were all like, hanging out in their dorm room, being weird.
Being weird. That was the biggest draw for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so weird, just like me.
I think it was their pajamas. They're all in their pajamas.
This is before they get hot, though, Megan. We need them to get hot.
I still thought they were pretty hot.
Well, you were probably about around the same age, right?
I was probably like 18
older.
or 8. No, wait. I was probably like 17.
You know what they say about young men, and when you're a cougar like that.
What?
Grass on the field, Megan.
Ew.
Play with the
Gross.
balls. I mean, play ball.
Ew.
Play ball. Sorry.
Yeah.
I told you I'm having trouble with my metaphors and words. Okay, so you're going to be the first one on this one.
Okay.
Great job.
Thank you.
It tastes delicious.
Oh. Wow.
It's like smoking a hit of keef. This is what it tastes like, basically.
Yeah. I cough so hard my forearms are numb.
I coughed over my asshole. Oh, asshole fell out.
I feel like the sound is weird. What's going on? Oh, is it this? No?
Why
I
is this
couldn't
sound?
hear you for a minute.
I wasn't saying anything.
No, when you were saying something.
Megan, you are stoned already.
Okay.
When you were. I haven't been saying anything in the past 5 minutes. You've just
What?
been talking to me the whole time.
Whatever.
You fucked it up.
Okay.
I lied.
I can't smoke any more of that.
Okay, that's good. You don't really need to,
No.
really. You take a couple of those and it's good to go.
Yeah.
Maybe we should tell people about what's going on in the movie.
Yeah.
Because there's a movie.
There is a movie. Harry's writing the hippogriff.
Buckbeak.
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 Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Harry Potter is a person. Buckbeak is a hippogriff.
Yes.
Why are they special?
Well,
It's
he's
it's like a griffin hippo.
part horse, part eagle,
Yeah.
part. God, I don't know.
Riveting.
That might be it.
I don't.
He's got the backside of a horse. He's got the wings of an eagle.
Yeah. He's got talons, a beak.
Is it an eagle? I don't know.
It's like.
A griffin.
Well, it's clearly not like.
Is it a griffin?
Yeah.
Maybe yeah. So half.
A griffin is a lion and like some kind of bird, like an eagle. Yeah, that explains the body. You know what I'm saying? The body is like a large, like some type of large animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's time for another edition of.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yep. What is Buckbeak? What is he composed of? We're gonna find out right now.
I say half horse, half.
You said like 3 things, so there's no half. It's like
Yeah, I thought it was 3
thirds.
things.
Jeez. This guard. It should be called spit guard, but this wind guard or whatever you want to call it, wind thing. There's like spittle on it. It's kind of
Ew.
weird. I just noticed there's a section right here.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's on my side too, so I definitely
So it's
it wasn't
definitely
you spitting like 15 feet across
Well,
the
I
room on there.
didn't think that's what it was.
I know. Okay, yes. A legendary creature which which resembles a winged horse with the head and upper body of an eagle.
That's what I thought.
I understand, but it's like the proportions, you know? I mean, that's clearly not the proportions of an eagle.
Well, no, it's the proportions of a horse with the head of an eagle and the wings of a eagle.
It's a winged horse, is what it says. So the horse actually has wings before it combines with the eagle.
Right.
Before it
Well,
sexes it up.
Would it really? It wouldn't make much sense if it had a tiny little eagle
so
head.
it's a horse with wings.
Yes.
Like a horse with horse-sized wings, and an eagle. So it would have a horse penis.
Probably.
That's rough. And an eagle mate, and then their offspring has an eagle head and eagle feet, but then the horse wings and body. It the eagle like completes it with the talons and the face. I think.
Okay.
Is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because a winged horse still has like a tail and shit. God, I love the internet. Professor Lupin.
Yes.
Linus Lupin, what's his first name? Remus Lupin. He's teaching the kids about boggarts.
Yep.
Boggarts.
Boggarts.
Okay. That's how it's pronounced.
Oh, yes.
No, boggarts. Boggart. Boggart.
Okay.
No, we're going to have Rod Hunt on later. He was part of the Harry Potter universe as an actor. And he is very... That was one of the things in the movies was like they had, it's a very British movie. Like they got, all British actors,
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
I keep saying that. That's one of the things I'm trying to cut out. The show is all the knows from me because I say that an awful lot.
Okay. I guess you listen to yourself a lot.
I
so
do. That's all I do. I listen to you quite a bit too.
Yeah.
I'm going to be listening to you and me for like a month straight. The last one that came out, Silly Laugh, MD. I couldn't think of a good, if you follow the show or if you're not, it's your first episode, thanks for listening. But also, you'll notice that the titles are kind of like plays on the actual movie title that we're watching. So, like, Ghostbusters was Ghost Smashers. It should have been something more, it should have been like Spectre Smashers or something like that. But, Phantasm Smashers, that didn't work. But...
No.
Ghost Smashers, that was going to be the original title of the movie, so that's why I went with that one. So don't judge me on that one.
That's good. Yeah,
like
I like that.
Masters of the Universe were like something of the cosmos. Like Rulers of the Cosmos or something, I don't know. I just don't want to use the name of the movie.
Yeah.
So I try and do a little take on it. And for Dr. Giggles, I was like, what could I, pediatrician laugh guy or something, so I did Silly Laugh MD. I thought that was good. To do the MD on the end.
I like that too.
Thought that was clever.
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot. I just all I do all day is just listen to myself and amuse myself. I'm like, Silly Laughs MD. These people won't even get it. I'm a genius. Nope. So we learn some things in the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
When you say.
Yeah, you learn how to defeat a boggart.
Boggart.
Yeah, you say the spell ridiculous and you think of something
ridiculous.
Silly. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I
don't know. It sounds like they... I'm emphasizing the ri, and you're emphasizing the dick.
Ridiculous. That's what it is.
Ridiculous.
That's what it is.
That's ridiculous, Megan. Fucking liar. That's not the spell.
That is.
Ridiculous.
It is.
Ridiculous. I'm gonna look at the subtitle. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
But it's like ridiculous.
No.
But that's why,
Yeah, it is. But
it's spelled pretty much ridiculous, but
Yes.
it's like ridiculous.
It's true.
RIDDIKULUS.
Because it's a silly spell.
Ridiculous.
That's not why.
It's a silly spell.
There
in
has
two
to
more
be
ways
a
than
way
one.
to remember the spell, I think that's what it probably was.
You get it, though? It's a double entendre.
Oh, yeah.
Because you spell words and it's a spell, so it's, it's a
yeah.
funny spell.
Good one.
The way it's spelled, and then it's a funny spell because it turns the thing that you fear the most into
Something silly.
something ridiculous. So, here we are. Harry can't go on his little...
No, because he doesn't
Field
have
trip.
any parents.
He doesn't have anyone to sign a release for him. See, that's my problem with the movies. The magic has no bounds, but then he can't go on a fucking field trip because he can't I mean, like, I understand in the,
right.
the scope of the story.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Well, they're kids.
Okay,
If you were in school right now, you'd have to have a permission slip.
Right. So instead, we're gonna let you hang out alone with this 44-year-old teacher who disappears at night and is gone. I don't know. Is a superior mage, clearly.
Uh-huh.
It's just weird. It's just him and Lupin hanging out on a fucking bridge at like 4 in the afternoon.
But it's like his dad's friend.
But
as well.
look at Lupin. Just looks at him all like. Look at that
he's
face.
real sick right now. He just looks weird anyway.
I know, but he really looks like, I don't know, like he's coming on.
Yeah, he does.
With
You're
the
right.
subtitles on, it's pretty funny. You have to start noticing like body language and shit. When I'm sick, I get real sick. Like into kids sick. That's what's going on in the movie with body language. You really make me want to smoke a cigarette. I guess mine are over here, out of reach, probably. Yep,
They're right there.
exactly.
Do you? Okay.
You have to talk for 2 seconds.
I have to pee.
Okay, well, that's all you have to say, and we can pause the movie.
Okay.
They're just flirting on the bridge anyway. I'm gonna enjoy the one-man party right here. That's all it is. It's a one-man party. You don't forget to check your phone. We wouldn't want to be able to not check our phones. It's imperative. It's imperative. I have a text message. Who could it be? I bet it's some kind of emergency, and you probably should have left 20 minutes ago. Well, Megan's going to the bathroom. I'm going to remind everyone that the Movie Buzz podcast, this podcast, is brought to you by Team Procreate. Procreate is a community of artists in film, music, digital arts, and fine arts that the creators of Procreate have gathered in a common place to help connect, collaborate, and promote projects. If you'd like to be one of over 1,600 Procreators, head over to teamprocreate.com, and don't forget to check out the show and Procreate's other procast, Pod on Pod, the podcast that reviews other podcasts. I would definitely suggest to check them out, so head to teamprocreate.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook, on Twitter at movie_buzzed. And that was a fucking train coming by. It's not the size of the train. It's the speed at which it's traveling and the number of cars involved, as they say.
Oh,
It's
that
a
makes
common-
sense.
Yeah, it's a common saying, Megan. But before you interrupted, I was just letting everyone know they can find us on Twitter at movie_buzzed, and they can like us. Actually, I would like them to like us and share the episodes. If you enjoy them, share them. Share them with everyone, please. Put it out there. Just share the link. It would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
And you can do that all on Facebook. Also, email the show at moviebuzzed@teamprocreate.com or moviebuzzed@gmail.com.
Do you get a lot of emails from listeners?
That's none of your goddamn business, Megan. It's personal.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yes, I've received emails from people that listen to the show. I can't do this right now. It's a train.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Honking his fucking horn like a madman. Get out! I don't know if that thing is like super far away or it's just because like the intersection right there where it actually has to like where it would hit a car is only like maybe, it's the width of a 2-lane road across, so
Yeah.
it doesn't have to honk its fucking train horn for 5,000 goddamn yards.
You barely drank any of that
I'm
beer.
inebriated, Megan. It's been a long couple of past 2 days. I slept 3 hours last night.
Ouch.
And I got up and worked, and I came here. I don't know, Megan. I don't really eat right. Too much. I don't really like move around once I get off of work and stuff, so I think I have blood clots. And I don't know. I'm not a medical guy.
Okay.
A medical guy. Like a doctor, I think, But whatever. I have plenty of plenty of bad habits that would attribute to me being me, man.
Okay.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
3 hours of sleep, full day of work, not much to eat, not much moving around.
I understand. I don't think I got more than 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh.
I'm just saying, I feel...
No. It's about you. Go ahead.
No. Oh, God, I hate you.
No, you don't. You don't hate me.
I don't hate you.
I'd like to hear about it. Why did you only sleep 3 hours last night?
God, because Van wanted to go to bed, so we went to bed and we watched something in bed. And then he kept...
It's like that game.
And then he kept watching stuff as I was trying to go to sleep. I had to be at work at 9.
Oh, okay.
So he was just watching stuff until like 6 or something. It was awful. Wait, was that tonight? I don't even remember.
That shit always used to fuck me up real bad.
Yeah.
Because we're like, okay, I'm going to bed. It was like, midnight or something.
Yeah.
And Savannah would be like, what?
Well, we have a living room and a bedroom TV, so I could have stayed in the
Well, no,
living
that's
room,
not even
but
the thing.
He didn't want me to.
Yeah, okay.
So
well,
then,
that is the thing.
Yeah, he wanted to go to bed, so I had to wake up in the morning.
No, go to bed, honey.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It happens a lot,
Shh. I'm trying to watch a movie. I'm breathing this all out.
Yeah, he says my snoring makes it so that the volume has to be louder. Because he can't hear it, so then, yeah.
Oh.
Whatever. It's funny, kind of.
Catch-22 right there. Right? Isn't that the situation?
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget what Catch-22 is. I was going to say it's a paradigm.
I think it is in
paradox.
some way.
The ultimate paradox. I'm having trouble with my vocab. I've already said that, Megan.
I know.
A statement or proposal that, despite sound for apparently responding from acceptable premise, leads to a conclusion that seems senseless, logically unacceptable, or self-contradictory. That makes sense right there.
Yeah.
It's a paradox, Megan. The world's oldest paradox. Do you go in the other room and feel lonely?
Right.
No, I want you to go to bed. Let me just crank up this TV because you going to bed is so loud I can't watch TV. That hurts my brain. Your relationship hurts my brain.
Yeah.
It works perfectly, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just being on different schedules.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Well, we're on basically the same schedule. It just always happens. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
I
should just be quiet.
I like more sleep than he does, I think. Longer amounts of sleep. He can get away with sleeping for like 3 hours and be fine with it, but I cannot.
Yeah. Like, I can get away with it, but the next day, like, my eyes are going to be real,
Yeah.
I'm going to look like I got 3 hours. It's so weird. Like, I can sleep 3 hours and get up and, like, get a shower and eat breakfast and drink coffee and, like, get to work, and I just look like I had 3 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
It's in my eyes. I have a really hard time of, like, masking my emotions, I'll say.
Okay.
I guess. Like, people, I don't know. Apparently I get a glint in my eye when I'm being sarcastic and I'm trying to be as serious as possible.
Really?
Yeah. Quidditch.
Yeah. Quidditch. Dementors.
Dementors are pretty metal.
Yeah.
They are.
They are.
Should write a song about that. About Dementors.
That'd be a pretty awesome song, I think. Oh, ouch.
It's crazy. What do these Dementors do?
They suck out your soul.
Suck your soul.
They guard the prison of Azkaban.
Yeah. What is this prison of Azkaban you speak of?
Nowhere I want to go.
Good one. See, there you go. See, we're getting in the groove now.
Yeah.
We're like an hour into it. There we go. No one that I know. Well, no one that I know that's told me about it. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It happens.
Yeah.
Time for another episode of Pop Quiz, asshole. That is a double meaning right there. You could be giving someone's asshole a pop quiz and asking it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry got hurt
He did.
by being soul sucked.
Yeah.
Like, what made it lose its grip, though?
He went
On
on
him.
like...
Did he pull away from it?
Well, they were sucking it like when you...
It's in your face.
Yeah, it was in his face and it was like sucking it out or whatever.
It's like essence out of his face.
Just same thing that happened on the train. He just kind of passed out, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And things would get like, really cold. So maybe he just couldn't,
Do they just do it so they realize he's not who they're looking for, or what? Like, why doesn't he?
I think that
I thought that kills you.
What
eventually.
he's saying right now is basically that he has so much like sadness inside of him, or like evil and stuff that's happened to him. They just kind of go towards him or something like that. Horrors.
They affect him mostly because he's had the most horrors in his past.
Yeah, something.
Because he thought he was weak. That's it. That's exactly what he just said.
Okay.
He doesn't say why it doesn't like drain him completely or something.
Right. Well, they haven't got a chance yet. I'm sure if they did, if they had a chance.
Do they? You can tell me. You're not ruining anything. Just I forget.
No, they don't. I mean, they get close enough to him later, but they don't get close enough.
Right, but I'm saying
people always stop him.
Oh.
Stop them.
Right. Animagus.
No.
That's what stops like all those Dememtors at one point. There's an Animagus.
An Animagus is someone that can
change. No, what is the thing? Your thing. You get a specific one of these things.
No. The Patronus.
There you go. The Patronus stops them all.
Yes.
Take a shot of Patronus. There you go.
I would if we had it.
Ding-a-ling-ding. We have some whiskey.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get into that.
He just looked like a supervillain there or something. He was like staring out of his clock tower glass.
Yeah, he's pretty
maniacally in the snow.
Is he pissed right now? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. He's mad because he can't go.
He can't go on a field trip.
Yeah.
Why did the Dursleys stay behind?
The Weasleys?
Weasleys, whatever. Whatever. Like Harry Potter has a bunch of fans and shit, man. This stuff's inconsequential.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they stay behind to talk to him and then they're gonna go.
See ya.
Yeah, they're going. But I don't think they really have to be set chaperoned since they're like, not first timers or whatever. I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm probably
Perfect explanation, Megan.
They just are hanging out, waiting for Harry.
And they give him the Marauders map.
Yeah.
Which
I have one of those.
No, you don't. Does it work?
I have a replica of that.
Okay. I was like, no, you don't.
No, I don't.
Explain to the peoples what the Marauders map is, if you would.
It's a map of the Hogwarts grounds, and you can see where everyone is. And you can see hidden, like, paths and stuff.
Yeah. Like, bat caves and things.
Sure.
Not like for bats, but for Batman.
Right.
Yeah, bat cave, not like just some random fucking cave.
I knew what
Yeah,
you meant.
I know. I was just clarifying for everybody else that's not inside my brain.
Yeah. Secret passageways.
Yeah. Look at all those words. I like how the hallways are the structure's like made out of like words or whatever.
Yeah, and it's usually like the room that you're in or whatever. The room.
Divisions, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it'll be like
word.
Dumbledore door, Dumbledore.
Yeah. It'll say Dumbledore's office.
Oh, okay,
whatever,
yeah, like the text. That's weird.
And stuff like that, yeah.
I want that map.
It's pretty cool.
I want your replica.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I need to turn off the ice maker real fast. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, the kids are outside having fun. Tra-la-la. I'm glad I'm back. Just in time to watch the kids play. So you wanna listen to this interview?
Yeah.
It was kind of fun to do. I'm
sorry.
The
Death Eater?
Sorry you weren't there.
It's okay.
Yes, the Death Eater! You were really excited about that. It's okay. I was excited too when he said he would do the interview. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You mean Rod Hunt? The Death Eater? He's like, it's me. Rod Hunt. It's my interview. My impression. Can't do one. Okay, so we're going to do this. Play this interview. Okay?
All right.
Okay. If you're ready, we will begin.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we'd like to welcome to Movie Buzz actor Rod Hunt. He portrays one of the Death Eaters in a couple of Harry Potter movies. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me, Zach.
No, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We're going to start off. I got on the internet and I've asked around, and some fans actually submitted some questions from the series. Since we're watching the movie, I figured we could start off with some Harry Potter questions, if you don't mind.
Yep, that's fine, Zach. Go for it.
Before the project began, to what extent were you interested in or knowledgeable about the source material?
Not greatly knowledgeable, to be honest with you. I mean, I did I did read the book before I did the film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I want to know a little bit about the part and the journey of the story, etc. But it was that was probably the main bit of groundwork I did, was read the actual Deathly Hallows Part 1 and the Half-Blood Prince.
Nice. Yeah, see, where we're at, I've seen the movies one time through, so I'm kind of a newbie, so to speak, to this, and I have a co-host who's, she's a Potter head or whatever they call them, so I'm kind
Yeah.
of learning as we go. So since you read the books, what are your feelings on playing the literary adaptation of a Death Eater who had a high body count in the books, including friendly fire?
Well, I'm glad it was friendly fire, Zach. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it was just a privilege just to do the films and to be asked to do and play the parts. And obviously, Death Eaters, they've got a bit of an aura about them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I enjoyed playing the part. It was nice to play it, and it was good fun.
Seems like they'd be kind of fun characters to play if you like the darker side, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, I guess when they said to me you were playing a Death Eater, you know, I didn't know too much about it, so obviously I read the book, and then when we went into costume, they said that we're going to dye your hair peroxide blonde, and they're going to
Oh,
put this cloak on you, and I felt like a cross between Darth Vader and maybe Dracula, probably.
nice.
Um,
That's pretty good mix of characters.
yeah, but I guess once you're fitted out in the costume and you're given the wand, and you know you've got the cloak on and you've got all the gear on, you actually feel like a Death Eater's act.
Right. That sounds pretty intense. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that the films that you were in compared to the books that you've read?
I mean, I love, the books were an interesting read. I mean, I just read the two books of Deathly Hallows and The Half-Blood Prince, but for me, visually the films are fantastic to watch,
Especially the later ones. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially the last one, the effects were phenomenal, but I think as a kid watching the films, it goes back to the days when I was a kid watching Star Wars, Superman, all that type of thing back in the late 70s, early 80s. So I think it's just a modern day version of what we had when we were kids,
Oh yeah.
And visually, it was a fun journey to go on.
Definitely. And also being in the presence of such, I mean, they got the best of the best actors to be on, in the movies.
Yeah, I mean, the caliber of actors they had on there was pretty phenomenal. I mean, most of my scenes were with Daniel Radcliffe or Helena Bonham Carter and Alan Rickman. So to be with these guys every day, even just in in makeup in the morning and having a cup of tea and watching these guys prepare before action is, before Mr. Yates said action. So it was fun just to watch them and learn from these great actors like Michael Gambon as well.
Oh,
And for me as a younger actor, just watching these guys was a great learning experience,
Oh yeah, I've heard several stories about Rickman and his intensity.
Yes, he's an intense chap. I think a lot of people are a little bit scared of him,
Oh yeah, no, that was perfect casting. That was perfect casting.
But he's an absolutely adorable chap. He's a very nice man.
So what kind of preparation actually went into the role besides bleaching your hair?
Well, I mean, I normally play the sort of villain bad guy roles anyway, so I guess for me it was easier to get in that type of character, and knowing villains in the past and that type of thing, you sort of know what you need to do, minimalistic, and just a look is what you need. For me it was, I mean, I don't find the villain roles too challenging, to be honest with you, but I think once you kit it out in the kit and you look the part, the rest will do it itself.
Right, everything just kind of falls into place after that.
Exactly, Zach. Yeah.
Well, this is the last question I have actually about the series, but have you ever been recognized on the street for your role? And kind of one of the reoccurring themes on the show that we've had is the intensity of the Harry Potter fan themselves. Have you ever had any kind of interesting or strange encounter with a Harry Potter fan?
I mean, I didn't realize how big the films were until, I guess, the premiere of Half-Blood Prince and the enormity of the whole thing at Leicester Square. And I've been to a few premieres before, but this was just something completely it's like being at a Beatles concert, with thousands of people there, and then you sort of realise how big the whole Potter phenomenon is, and
Oh, yeah.
but occasionally you do get notice, or people might say, "Are you in the Harry Potter film?" Which is very nice. But I guess because I had my hair dyed and the cloak on, etc., not too many people's references.
That
Which
presents
is maybe a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that presents a challenge, I'm sure.
Because obviously, if someone's a fan of obviously Daniel Radcliffe and the rest of the kids there, they're not going to want to, want me to sign an autograph being one of the bad guys. But I do get lots of fan mail, which is very nice.
Nice, that's very cool. From
places like Tasmania and Australia, which is very cool.
Well, you clearly are not only involved with the Harry Potter movies. It went along with the theme of what we were doing, so it allowed us to have you on.
Yeah, it's been great to do this. And what made you originally do the interviews out? What sort of was it? Someone in your radio station who?
No, actually, I was doing a little research online, and then I'd come across someone else that had been involved with a few movies that completely unrelated, and they had just happened to be a part of your a part of your agency. They were part of your management agency.
Yeah,
they kind of had a breakdown of actors, and I was like, oh, wow. It was just a perfect coincidence, actually.
Wow. Well, we like those coincidences, Zach. They're good.
It was wonderful, and you've been more than accommodating. We really appreciate it. Do you mind if I ask just a handful more questions?
Go for it.
Well, like I said, you're not only involved with Harry Potter. What are some of the other memorable roles that you've taken? Stage, television, film?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I love doing theatre. I guess Law and Order and Waking the Dead were very interesting. They're big series back in the UK. I think you have Law and Order.
Oh, yeah.
I did do a film very recently, which is probably one of my most favourite experiences, called The Devil's Harvest. And that should be released in cinemas in the summer at some point. But that was an amazing experience. And it was actually shot in Ukraine as well. So,
oh, wow.
Just before everything happened in Ukraine. It was based in sort of 1930s about Russia taking over Ukraine. So it was good fun to dress in the costumes of the soldiers of the time, and I got to drive all the old World War II trucks and fire the old pistols. And
that's very cool.
Have some good fun there. So that was probably one of my most favourite experiences, to be honest.
I was reading, since we're talking about projects you're working on, I was doing some research on one of them called The Heavener?
Yes, yeah, Heavener. Yeah, it's a project that... There's an author called Mark Ruprecht. He's an American author, and he's written this script, and it's an amazing script. And I got asked to audition for the part about a year ago now, and it was quite an intense audition process. We went through like a workshop type thing, and luckily I got cast, which was an amazing thing. And but we're just in sort of pre-production. It was at the moment. We're just getting things together with investors and producers, looking to start shooting a film very shortly at Wimbledon Film Studios. But it's a supernatural film.
Well, that's what interests me, the premise behind the film. So with the right writing, it sounds like it could be a really great film. Yeah,
I mean, it looks like we've got a US release as well. So hopefully at some point in the near future, Zach, you guys over there can watch it. We've had a lot of interest on Twitter and Facebook regarding it, because it's got like a supernatural feel to it. But the story is really phenomenal, Zach. I mean, it's a really interesting process. And for me, it's not part of a villain. He's actually a nice guy, trying to help his family out. And it's something different for me and a little bit more challenging, shall we say.
Nice. A little change of pace. Never hurt anybody.
Yeah. Exactly. We like a change of pace.
Okay. I have 2 more questions and we'll be done here.
Okay.
Do you ever, or have you ever taken props home with you from the set?
Or
at least tried to?
That's a good question, Zach. The thing is, I guess obviously regarding Harry Potter stuff, I mean, the wands were, to have one of those wands would be amazing, but before they gave the wands out, there was actually a security guard who had it under lock and key. So you can believe that all these wands were under lock and key in this box, and there was lock before and after we used them. So every time we finished the take, the security guard would take it and put it back in the box. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite put one of those in my pocket.
So there's no, oops, I lost it.
Yeah, I think it would have been a lot of trouble if I'd done that, I must admit. But it is in the Harry Potter Museum and Leavesden Film Studios now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well then I'm glad you didn't take it then.
Yeah, because it was the most authentic wand, it's there, it's in the museum, and it's the real McCoy. I didn't nick it.
Very cool. Well, finally, I just have a question for all aspiring artists out there. What kind of advice would you give an artist trying to break into the profession?
Good question, Zach. Don't do it.
All right, that's very sound advice.
No, I think moving forward, best advice would be patience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people come out of drama school and they think they're going to get this great movie part, they're going to, you know, do really well. 99% of the time, it's not the case. I think just being patient and just learning your craft and keep going to classes. You know, even though you've left college, you know, keep doing a class once or twice a week, and you know, do as much theatre as you can. You know, you might not get paid for it, but just do as many projects as you can, and just keep building up your CV and keep working. You know, it's the most important thing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. All right. Well, I believe that about wraps it up.
Okay, Zach.
Once again, really appreciate you being on the show. This is awesome. We've been looking forward to this interview for about a month or so. So
that's very kind of you, Zach. I appreciate it. And, you know, I've enjoyed talking to you. And some great questions as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely progressing from me in my living room of my apartment, you know.
You've got to start somewhere, haven't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you being on again, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, hey, maybe we'll have an interview in 5 years' time when you're very, very established and we can see progression on both our parties, as it were. All right?
You're too kind, sir. I appreciate it.
Right, Zach, you take care of yourself.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks then.
Sounds good, Zach. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Cheers,
Bye. And once again, that was actor Rod Hunt on the Movie Buzzed Procreate guest line.
It's time for Movie Buzz. It is time for Movie Buzz. Tell your mom, your sister, and your cousin it's time for Movie Buzz. Here comes your host, Zach, carrying a six-pack. Come on over, enjoy the fun. It's time for Movie Buzz. Yeah, come on over, enjoy the fun. It's time for Movie Buzz.